Hey guys, it's Sierra and welcome back to my channel. Ooh. I look very carefully around me. Okay guys, so today we're gonna be breaking down this collection by HipDot and Facedbykareem. If you guys wanna know how I feel about this entire collection, please just continue to watch. That's it. That's all I have to say. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, cue the transition. Okay guys, so let's get right into this video. I have a ton of things to do today, to be honest, and I'm running so behind. It's intense. Okay, so I did buy the entire collection. To be honest, it really wasn't expensive at all. I believe it was $50. I'm gonna leave it down below how much it cost for the entire collection, but it was very inexpensive for all of the products that are in the collection. So it does come with a face palette. It also comes with a set of brushes that we're gonna use, and it also has a beauty blender. So I'm gonna be using all these products right now. I'm gonna be going in with my Shiseido Synchro Skin foundation. To be honest guys, I really don't like to put my foundation on with a beauty blender. I like to use a brush and then go ahead and blend it out with the beauty blender. But today, we're going to use a beauty blender. So, here we go. You know those days, right? When your eyebrows are just like, no. That's today. Everything is blended out. Not gonna lie, I really like this sponge. It reminds me of a Real Technique sponge and a beauty blender, and they had a baby. If you don't know what a Real Technique sponge is, it looks like this. So you see the shape on it. It's very similar to this sponge right here, but it's not as dense as the Real Technique sponge is. It's a little bit softer. So it literally reminds me of like the beauty blender feel, but just the Real Technique's shape. I like this sponge. Like, I low-key want to get a few more because I really like the way that this applied foundation. And like I said earlier, I'm not a person who likes to apply the foundation with a sponge, but this did the job and it did it really, really fast. So that's a definite yes. All right, so the pack does come with 3 brushes. It retails for $14. It has a blush brush. This is what this is supposed to be. It also has a fan brush for highlighting. And then it has a eyeshadow brush as well. To be honest, this fan brush looks janky. It looks janky. Ay, caramba. This brush though, I like the feel of it. And this eyeshadow brush it's okay. Let's do a look with them, but I can already feel off of first impressions that I'm not gonna like these brushes. I'm not even gonna fake the funk over here. So I'm gonna set my eyes real fast and then we'll get into the eyeshadow palette. Of course you don't have any setting powder near you. Why would you have that? Doobie doobie doo. Eyes are set. Let's bust out the palette. I do like the packaging. I do like the packaging. I love snakeskin print. I do like the fact also that it has a really big mirror in here. I like that. I also like the shades on here. It looks like there's 15 shades. This gold series, I'm gonna bring my light down. Okay, so you can see the shades a little better now. But look at this gold series. Oh, yeah, caramba. Let's get into a look. I'm gonna use the shade Send Nudes, which is this shade right here, just as an all over the eyelid shade. And do you see how I literally did not go for his brush? I didn't, I skipped all over his brush. Here we go. Okay, so this brush would be good for going on the outer or in your crease. So I'll use it for that. It's not gonna be good for all over the eye. You see how this one's a lot fluffier? That's what I want. That's what I want. Fluffy. So let's go in with the Collections brush and kind of just go look. No. So I'm gonna switch brushes, okay? That one's trash. I don't like it at all. I don't care what anybody says. It's my eyes. and it's a no. So I'm gonna go in with a Morphe brush because nope. The eyeshadow, I think, blends out really nice. I don't see any issues with the eyeshadow, but with that brush, it was looking like it was gonna be a mess. I thought this color, which I didn't even say what color I went in with. I went in with EE, which is this shade right here. I thought that this color was gonna be more brown, but it picks up more like plummy. I'm just gonna diffuse it a little bit by putting Send Nudes at the top to blend it together. Okay, I'm gonna try to deepen this a bit because I didn't know it was gonna be so plummy, and I was trying to go for like a more brown look. So I'm going to use the deepest brown in the palette called Astoria, which is this shade right here. And I'm just gonna pop that on the outer, a little bit messy, and kind of just drag it in a bit. Okay, so the deeper shades in the palette are a little bit harder to blend, but it's not terrible. For my eye looks, usually I like to go with things that are not super structured looks, right? So I like to use my finger, blend stuff out. I like to go back in with a lot of the same shades back and forth and kind of mesh them all together. But that's just my personal preference. Everybody does their eyeshadow different. I do my makeup how I would really do it on a day-to-day basis, you know what I mean? I don't know about you in your life, maybe you do bust at a cut crease to go to Kroger, but I don't have that type of time or that type of energy to bust out a cut crease to go to pick up some bread for my kids. Okay, I'm good with that. It does have a little bit of fallout. It's not super crazy, but you can see that it does get a little bit powdery. Honestly, it doesn't bother me that much as far as this palette goes. It's not excessive. I'm going to put this shimmer shade called King, which is really pretty. I'm not flicking you off, I promise I'm not flicking you off. Tell me it's not gorgeous. It's going right here. Boom, with my finger. I really like to put my shimmers on with my finger. I don't know, it just became a thing. I just like blending them better with my finger. I will go in with a brush sometimes if I want to get this line a little bit more precise. So I'll show you how I do it. I kind of like go in with a tighter brush just to like make this line a little bit more precise if I really want to. But on a day-to-day, I'm popping it on with my finger, guys. That's just what it is. And then I kind of blend these two together. Okay guys, so I'm gonna zoom through the rest of this look and then give you my, I burped, and then give you my final thoughts. BRB. Okay guys, I'm gonna grab my Tarte Amazonian Clay and Tan Sand and set my whole face. And I'm gonna use this brush, the blush brush, as my powder brush. Because to be honest, I'm not gonna use it as a blush brush. Like I was saying, use your brush however you want to use your brush. This would be a really good powder brush for your whole face. Yes, I like it for that, for sure. Can we just stop for a second? I just want you guys to notice this, that I hit pan on a product. Just letting you know, just letting you know. Okay? Okay. There's a specter hiding in the city. So watch your back, watch your back, watch your back, watch your back, watch your back. Watch your back, watch your back, watch your back, watch your back. You say I cost too much, I talk too much, I work too much, I listen rough. My love's not enough, I have too much stuff for you. Okay guys, we also have this highlighter brush, which I really don't want to use, but we might as well just try it out because we might as well, right? I can't. No, no baby. No. Why? Let me bring my ring light down so you can really see this highlight. This brush is not good at all. And the brush is like already dented. You see how like it looks like a wave? So it's not going on even. it came in the package like that, like dented. And I feel like I'm just making a mess on my face. No. And my eyelash clocked out, per usual. Okay guys, so let's just break down this collection speedy. As far as the eyeshadow palette goes, I like the eyeshadow palette. I do think that there are some shades in here that are absolutely beautiful. I don't think that it's anything revolutionary though. I think that you can get the same feel from a ColourPop palette and pay maybe, you know, $10 less. That's just my opinion. I do like the packaging. I think that it's beautiful. I don't think that this is anything outstanding. I don't think that it blended supreme and it's, you know, like anything that I haven't seen before, and I have seen this quality in cheaper palettes. I'm just keeping it real. Now, was it horrible? Absolutely not. I think that it's still a solid palette. As far as the brushes go, I think this is the only brush that I would continue to use, and that's the blush brush that I'm gonna use as a powder brush. The other two, y'all can miss me with it. That's a no. The brush set is $14. To be honest, the only one that I'm really gonna use is this one. So when I think about that, I'm like, you could just go ahead and get a Morphe brush. For me, in my life, I don't think that it was a good buy for me, but I do think that that powder brush is really good. Honestly, out of all the products, I like the sponge the best, and the sponge retails for $8 separately. If you wanna buy this entire collection, it does cost $50. This sponge is really the standout out of the entire collection. That's how I feel about that, okay? That's my final wrap up, guys. I love you guys so much. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to see you guys back, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out, guys.